Richard Corben, 1940 to 1920, was an American artist and illustrator known for his contributions to the fields of comics, illustration, and fantasy art. He was particularly renowned for his work in the horror and science fiction genres. Corben's distinctive style was characterized by its detailed fine line work, bold colors, and muscular, exaggerated figures. He had a talent for creating visually striking and often macabre imagery, capturing the dark and fantastical elements of the stories he illustrated. Corben gained prominence in the underground comic scene in the 1970s, where he created his own original stories and characters. His notable works include Den, a science fiction fantasy series, and Rip in Time, a series featuring a time-traveling adventurer. Throughout his career, Corben collaborated with various writers and publishers, including Marvel Comics and Heavy Metal Magazine. He provided illustrations for numerous comic book series, including Hellboy, Swamp Thing, and Creepy. One of Corben's notable contributions to the medium was his use of airbrushing techniques, which added a distinct level of texture and depth to his work. His illustrations often showcased intricate details and strong sense of atmosphere, enhancing the overall impact of the narratives he worked on. Corben's work has received critical acclaim and earned him numerous awards, including the Eisner Award and the Spectrum Grand Master Award. His artistry and storytelling skills continue to inspire and influence artists working in the realms of comics, illustration, and fantasy art. Richard Corben's contributions to the fields of comics and fantasy art have left a lasting impact. His unique visual style and ability to create vivid and atmospheric imagery have made him a highly respected figure in the industry. Even after his passing, his legacy as a master of the macabre and fantastical lives on through his influential body of work. Okay, so here I have I actually did this video, and then I looked and I noticed that my my little VTuber tune was all the way up. And I had to minimize it and do the video again, but I do want to let you guys know. Okay, so this one here I did with TripXL, and I did it with let's see, what did I use? I used TripXL and I used more art. I used XL more art, and I used TripXL. And then in one of them, this one over here on the right, I had the image all the way up. I had all the Loras all the way up, and in this one I dropped it down to 0.5 on the more art, and I dropped it down to 0.5 on the TripXL. So I like this one. It works very well with this Lora, the Richard Corben. That is his name, ain't it? Yep, Richard Corben. I like this Richard Corben XL, the model, the Lora. It works very well with other Loras. It also works well by itself. This one here I did with inpainting. So like yesterday I made a video of me just like drawing a really bad picture and then seeing what I could get out of it, and then this is what I pulled over here. See, look, this is the really bad picture that I made, just in case you guys want to take a really good look at it. And then this was the other picture. I like how this came out over here. I like how that corner kind of came down like that, and it was just red. That's all I did was red. And I wanted, like, I'm surprised no stars or nothing like that came up. This looks like weird sky, but I do like the artwork to it. I like how he had no pants, so I would have to like inpaint some pants on there. It was supposed to be just a cyborg character, but I do like this. I like this Lora a lot. I've been playing around with Roop. I don't know. I might use this one to make a little comic book too. I might. So, and then I have okay. So this was the picture that I showed you earlier, where I had it all the way all the Loras all the way up to 1. This was the one where I had it down to 0.5. I do like this one because it came out with the 5 legs right here. I like how it has the different planets in there. I believe this one was all the way up to 1. All the Loras were all the way up to 1 as well. This one was by itself. So this one didn't have any other Loras with it. It was just the Richard Corben by itself. I liked it. I like it a lot. I don't know. I like these old comic books. This was an eyeball that it did. It's a very I don't know, it's a very good lore. You can play around with the prompts. You can definitely get some better stuff out of it, more detail out of it, and stuff like that. I like the spaceship that I did, the little spaceship right here, and I like this flower. I like how the flower came out. And I would say the models, but honestly, I used different models in this one. I used a lot of different models in it, and I don't want to make this video very long again. I noticed that like my very long videos, they definitely get less views, and I can understand why. I don't have like the biggest personality and stuff like that, so I understand why they don't get that much. I really like how this cyberpunk city came out. It almost looks like I tried to pull into different designs over here. This one was just a random generated cyberpunk city. I like how it came out a lot. I like how the skull came out. I like how the spider has the skull up here. I like how the eyes, they look kind of like those weird lychee fruits. I like how that came out. Let's see. I like Frankenstein. The Frankenstein. I thought it came out really good. I thought that looked like almost like a piece of meat, almost like his tongue was coming out or something. But I still liked it. I would take that out though if I was going to use it for anything. I do like how the blood came out around his forehead. Frankenstein. I have a lot of pity for Frankenstein, poor guy. And then I like how my sheet ghost came out with that weird mouth coming out like that in a graveyard. Then I did a vampire. I did a vampire over here. I do like how that her face came out on the bottom on the floor right there. And then I did a superhero. Now the superhero, I didn't expect it to have the Superman logo on it. Kaleidoscope eyes. Those are supposed to be kaleidoscopes. It just made the eyes kind of weird inside the glasses. But I did like this picture, so I did want to show it. I like the buildings. I don't know. If I was gonna make a comic book, I would definitely probably use this lore as well. But I would mix characters. If I was gonna do a comic book, I would mix a bunch of lores just so I don't get like one person's kind of art style. Just because I don't know. I think it's fun to mix lores. I've been playing around with Roop a lot. I might do that. I might do that. But I like how his eyes came out. I like the back with the kaleidoscope. I like how the back here came out. I don't know. I thought this was a good lore. I wanted to show you guys. I'm not gonna make this video long. I already made one video that was probably longer than this one, probably longer. But then I was like, oh crap. Well, I messed it up. So, anyways, you guys have a good night. Love you. Remember, go out, be nice to somebody, be nice to yourself, be kind to somebody, be kind to yourself, be good to yourself. Okay. Love you guys. Have a good night. Bye bye.